Okay, so I've been struggling with how to let people in with how things have been going lately with my infusions and stuff. So forgive me if I get a little lippy or whatever, but it's just how I feel. So I get Ocrevus twice a year. It's an infusion that slows down MS, not prevents it, slows it down. Okay, so uh, generally speaking, you go for a couple hours, 6 hours usually, and that's the time it takes for the infusion. Well, over the last year, I my infusions went from 6 hours to 4 hours, and most recently, a couple weeks ago, down to about two. I've been trying to figure out why my legs have slowly been eaten away, and I think I figured it out. And it's got to be the infusion because unfortunately my body doesn't process things in a normal way. Process meds, process whatever it is. Okay, so I had voiced this concern to my neurologist in the past, and obviously it's gone on deaf ears. So if you see me walking around limping a little bit harder, it's true. Will it get better? Time will tell. If I had to guess, no. What's it feel like? It feels like pain. Um, it's hard to describe and it's disheartening because, you have to advocate for your health, but at the same time, if you don't do it on their rules, you lose. And the feeling that I have is a lot of frustration right now because in a year, like if we were to go a full calendar year from last year to this year, I've gone from pretty good to not great at all. It's it's hard for me because, look, I'm speaking for myself. Everybody's got MS or everybody's got something. Everything is hard for people in their own ways. That's fine. I'm just talking about myself. It's difficult for me because I went from semi-active to just doing as much as I can, to now feeling atrophy in my legs. My walking has gotten worse, and I'm fucking livid with the thought that, okay, you need a walking aid, whatever. I'm not against that shit, but at the same time, we know our bodies. I'm sorry, we do. Okay, we may not know the science of our bodies, we may not know what causes this or that, but we know our bodies. So when we say, you know what, I'm comfortable where things are, let's not change it, you keep that. And you don't change that. And the reason why you don't change that is because at the end of the day, you know what's best. We know what's best. So I'm speaking pure frustration right now, and I apologize. This is not to put myself on a pedestal about how it is. This is just for me. But I'm fucking livid because it's like, you know what? I'm I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for where I'm at. I'm thankful for what I can do. But at the same time, I'm thankful because that's what I did to manage what I needed to do to be able to walk or whatever today. And you motherfuckers are slowly taking my legs. You think that, you know, by saying to a patient that, you know what, you don't need that much time anymore, that doesn't matter to the patient. It fucking does matter. So let's just call it what it is. It's a business. The more people that take less time to get infused, the more people you can fit through. So the game isn't about healing. The game is about how much money can I get out of my ass. So wake up, all of us, okay? Advocate for yourselves, advocate for your kids, whatever it is. I will never tell you what to do and what not to do, how to do or how not to do. That's up to you. But at the same time, if you're frustrated with how things are handled, when you trust, that's the problem. We trust the professional that's handling it for us because at the end of the day, we don't know. But it turns out something. You know, the one thing that we have that a lot of these professionals don't have? Fucking MS or whatever else we have. I'm speaking again for myself. We have it. So you can be a neurologist and it can come out of your ass all you want. But at the end of the day, guess what? I have MS. You don't. So when I say slow the fuck down so I can get my shit in order, so I can recover properly, that's what I want. I don't want you to tell me what the fuck I want. You know to a point. I'll tell you what I know. In a calendar year, I went from walking everywhere to now needing to touch things as I walk just to make sure I have something around me. Fuck you. But I'm supposed to go to my appointments and be calm and thankful and whatever. Thankful for what? For the deterioration that was caused because you didn't have the guts to say, you know what, I'm willing to listen to my patient and my patient needs what it needs? Who pays for that? My kids do. Do you want to know why they pay for that? Because my kids aren't idiots. They see dad legging around slower and slower and slower. They ask questions. That's not fair. Health is wealth. There's no healing with MS. I'm sorry, there isn't. But I'll tell you what there is. If we manage it the way we should manage things, and that, how do we manage things? We manage things by making sure we get the most out of that individual person. We can't just force things. We can force a little bit to see what else we can pull out. That's fine. But when the person says to you, you know what? This is all I can handle. And the last 2 infusions, I can't figure out why my legs have gone. I mean, I understand deterioration, whatever. But at the same, I have no new lesions in my brain, but my legs are going. Why? What the fuck do you think you know? And now I'm making a video, airing my grievances. Someone's going to be like, oh, whatever. It's not about poor Thanasi or poor whatever. You want to know what it is? It's it's not about that. It's about like doing well for the person that you're trying to help. And if you don't feel like helping, that's okay. We'll find someone else. All right? So, everybody speak up. If you need to be a little louder, that's okay. But silence is bullshit. It's bullshit because, at the end of the day, we pay for it. Okay? Anyways, I'm so sorry for this on a Saturday. I'm just fucking pissed off. I'm so sorry. Have a great day. Take care.